Today I'm going to demonstrate how you can add your band's music to an RSS feed using Music Side Project Studio with your own WordPress, so you don't have to pay someone for hosting because you've already got a WordPress site set up for your band. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to studio.musicsideproject.com. We're going to come over here to the account icon and we want to log in. If you don't already have an Alby address, Alby is going to be the wallet that you use to receive your Bitcoin in the form of Satoshis. So if you don't have one, go ahead and sign up. And if you do, you're going to log in. And then you can log in with Lightning or with the address that you signed up with. Then you're going to authorize the Music Side Project to access your Alby account. Once you got that done, we're going to come back to this account and we're going to go to Preferences, and that's where we're going to plug in the authorization for Music Side Project to upload the images and MP3 files for your band. So what we want to do is we want to come into the WordPress dashboard, and we want to get this first part of the URL for your website, and we want to plug that into the WordPress website link. And then we're going to come up to users and we're going to select the user, and we want to use this username. So that's our WordPress username. And then back on your user screen, you're going to come down here and we've got this deal called application passwords. That's going to be the password that allows the Music Side Project Studio to upload the media to your media folders. So I'm going to give it a new application name of Music Side Project. And then you click the Add New Application Password, and we're going to copy that, and then we'll go back into Studio and we're going to paste that. Now we're going to save the WordPress credentials. Okay, so that's going to get encrypted and loaded into Music Studio's into their database. So now anytime you log in, it will pull that information from the database to upload to your WordPress site. Next thing we want to do to set up WordPress for this is we want to add 2 plugins. So we're going to come over to our plugins, and we're going to add new, and then we're going to search for a plugin called WP Add Meme Type. That's going to be this first one that pops up, and we're going to install it now. And then we're going to activate it. Right. We also need to add another plugin, and this one is called Password Protected. So we got Password Protected here. We're going to install that now, and then we're going to activate it. Okay, so Password Protected is now installed, so we're going to click on it, and we're going to make sure that this Allow REST API is clicked. So we do want to allow REST API access. So once that's checked, we're going to save our changes, and then we're going to come up here to Settings, and we're going to go to this MIME type settings and click on that. And we want to scroll all the way to the bottom to this add values, and we want to type in XML equals application /XML. And then we're going to save that. And what that's going to do is that's going to give Music Side Project permissions to upload your RSS feed, which is an XML file. So we're going to save that, And now we are set up in WordPress. We can come back to Music Side Project Studio, and we're going to add a new band by pressing this plus button. And this is a band that my friend Adam had done when he was in Bible school, so I'm setting this up for him. So I'm going to do the Bible song band. So I can close this screen here, and you can see we've got the Bible song band. If you messed up, you can click on it to edit the band name. So now we're going to come over here, we're going to add a new album. And the name of this album is the Bible Song Sing Along. So from here, I'm going to click this upload image, and I'm going to add the cover image for this album. And what it's doing is now, with all those permissions from WordPress, it's uploading this to your WordPress media folder. So this can take a few seconds. So now this is the link to the WordPress media folder, and you can see here that's why we need it to know what the base URL for your website was. You can also, this here will take, if somebody's on the player, they can click on this and it should take them over to your website. And then you're required to put in an album description. And those value recipients, this is how you're going to get paid from your listeners using the Lightning Network. So Music Side Project is a value for value project. That means that you pay Music Side Project whatever you think the service is worth. So what is the value to you to allow listeners to support you through direct support? Whatever that value is to you, you can take that and give it to Music Side Project. So if you're expecting your listeners to pay you because they find what you're doing to be valuable, you would want to pay your developers who are building the tools for you to allow the listeners to pay you directly. So I've got Music Side Project in here as an automatic 5%. You're welcome to change that to whatever you want. Whatever value this provides for you is what you decide. But you need to add yourself into the split also. So you're going to click on this button to add a new user. And then you're going to come over here, and this one here, the whole band is going to get it. So I'm going to do it as the Bible song band. And then they've already got an Alby address, but you could also do it through Fountain, through valueforvalue.app, or if you have your own wallet and you know what you're doing, you can do these advanced options and put in your own address with the custom key and custom value. But for most of you, whatever your Alby login that you set up when you signed up is, you'll just click this Alby button and then type in your name. Alright, so that fetches it from Alby, and this is all of your advanced info for your wallet. And if I click on Music Side Project, you see Music Side Project has a different custom value, and that's how Alby knows who to route the funds to. We want to make sure that we're giving the band 95% and that our total adds up to 100%. Now another option you have is you can come in here, and if you wanted to, you can give a split to the drummer and a split to the bassist, and then you can come and say that they're going to get 20%, the bass is going to get 20%, and the band will get 55%. Okay, so you can add different people to the split so that within the app everybody's getting their percentage that was agreed on, and you don't have one wallet that is having to be distributed to everyone else. You can do that all automatically through the app. But for now, we're just going to do to the Bible song band and make sure that our splits add up to 100. So we're good here. So we're going to close this out, and now we are going to select a track. If you did mess up, you can always come over here to re-edit your album. But let's go ahead and select a track. So we're going to add a new track. And I've already got some stuff that I have built, so I'm going to do some copying and pasting. So I've got a track name of Matthew 5, 1 through 16. I'm going to upload the MP3. And I am going to upload the image, and I'm going to add some album or some track art. The track art's not necessary, but the player will show the artwork for each individual track. Okay, the explicit content, there's none on this one here. So I'm going to do the track description, which is just the lyrics for the song. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that in. And then this here's the same value block that was set up for the album, but for this individual track, if you had a guest singer, you could throw them in and give them a split for this particular track. So we would come over here, and I will just say the guest singer was Adam. So you can see Adam's got his own custom value, and then the Bible Song Band, and again Music Side Project, and the splits add up to 100. So we are done with this particular track. So we're going to close that out, and we're going to add another track. And if you look, Adam's not on this track. So each track can have its own unique value block, so that if you have special guests on the track, you can pay them for that one song. So I'm going to build out this second track. And I'm going to upload this. Now, you could also click on this file, and it will open up the screen so that you can upload files. But I find it's easier to just drag and drop my files in. And this is going to be the audio track, so I want to make sure I drop the MP3 in. And then I'm going to upload the image and drop the image for song 2 in. Now, the track description is not required for the tracks, but it's nice to have, so it is available there. So I'm going to again paste in the lyrics here and make sure my splits add up to 100, and we're good on track 2. So now I'm going to add track 3 and upload the MP3. And I'm going to upload the image. And I will paste in the description. And our value adds up to 100, so we're good there. Okay. I can move where my tracks are using these arrows, so I can adjust the order that these tracks are in. So once I've got the tracks in the order I want, I'm ready to come and publish this album. So I come over here and press Publish Album. And I could download the feed by pressing Download Feed. And then I could see my feed here, and I could take this file if I wanted to, and I could go ahead and transfer that to a server that I wanted to. But because we're using WordPress, I'm just going to hit the upload feed button, and it's going to build the feed and upload it to WordPress for us. Once that's done, and you've got the link to the RSS file, we can come over here and copy it, and we'll paste it in here. So you can see that we've got the RSS file here. So with the RSS file right there, we can now add to directory. I'm not going to press the add to directory because this is just a dummy feed, but once you click that, it's going to do a pod ping, which is the way that the podcast index is notified that your feed has been uploaded. And then in about 15 to 20 minutes, your feed should show up in the podcast index. So after about 15 or 20 minutes, you can now come over here to musicsideproject.com, which is the player, and then you could do a search for your feed. And then come over here and click it, and here are the 3 songs. And you can play your song, and then you can click this boost button, and if you're not already logged into Alby, it'll request that you log into Alby, and then from here you can boost and send a boost message to the bands that you like. If you decide that you want to support every song, you can come down here and you can say after every song send a certain number of Satoshis. You can also support Music Side Project directly here. And we'll go ahead and send a boost. So now we just sent 1,000 Satoshis to the band with the message, awesome track. Alright, well, I hope this helps you guys get free of the music industry, and if you've got any other questions or any features you'd like to see, please let me know, and really hope this helps you guys out.